us. Let us purge the alien.
Ladies, gentlemen, man, children of all ages, this is Purge the Alien, and I'm Chris. With me today, we got Brandon.
Hey, Internet.
I am bringing my Dark Angels, my Raven Wing, and this time I've added some Deathwing. If you've read any of the books and the stories, the fluff, you'll know that Raven Wing charge in, drop teleport homers, and then come down the death of Deathwing. Hopefully that happens this turn. What are you bringing?
I'm bringing a pretty fast Wind Rider heavy detachment with a Bastion. So hopefully I get a little hammer and anvil action.
That's a first for me. I've never had to deal with Dark Reapers in a Bastion before.
Oh.
I'm really excited for it.
Oh, for now.
Aeldari, I hate playing against. I always get crushed, but this time's going to be a little different. Your army is beautiful, and I won't mind the beating that much. I sound a little Slaneshi, but that's the deal. What are we playing today? What a mission?
We are playing, I want to say Raise.
Scorched Earth, but we're doing some raising. And how it works is we get 6 objective markers deployed on the map. You'll get 1 victory point if you control an objective at the end of the turn. Now, you have the option to raise an objective, destroy it if it's in your enemy's deployment zone, and you'll get 3 victory points for that. Other than that, Eternal War should be pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck to you.
Good luck.
All right, guys, I'm bringing a Outrider detachment and a Vanguard detachment. My Outrider detachment is led by Samuel, who is also my Warlord. But accompanying him is 3 Black Knights, 3 Ravenwing Bikers with plasma guns and a chain sword for the Sergeant, a Dark Shroud, a Dark Talon, and then for my Vanguard, I have it led by a Interrogator Chaplain, and accompanying him is a Deathwing Squad and Deathwing Knights and a Venerable Dreadnought.
Okay, so for Eldar, I brought 2 detachments. The first of which was a fortification network with an Eldar Bastion, and the second of which is a Outrider detachment. It's led by my Farseer here, who is my Warlord. He has Executioner, Mind War, and Smite as his powers. He has the Relic of the Phoenix Gem and the Warlord trait of Falcon Swiftness for the +2 movement. For the other HQ choice, I have a single Warlock on Jet Bike as well. Fast attack, I have a group of 7 Swooping Hawks. I have a Viper with Shuriken Cannon and Shuriken Cannon on below. And I have 3 squads of Wind Riders, all Shuriken Cannons, all groups of 3. In the back there, I have 2 Flyers, which are the Hemlock Wraith Fighters. And inside that Bastion will be 1 single 10-man heavy support Dark Reaper unit.
All right, if you look at the board at the top down, our objectives are as follows. We got 1 right here in the dead center, and then I also have 2 objectives in my deployment zone that may or may not get raised. There's another one floating in no man's land, and then there's 2 in Brandon's deployment over here. I deployed my Terminators and Interrogator Chaplain in Deep Strike, and then pretty much drop my mass of Ravenwing here and a Venerable Dreadnought in this building here. What do you got over there?
So I kind of started spread out because your first 2 drops were up in the space. But after I saw that you were concentrating most of your Ravenwing force over here, I tried to counter deploy a little bit. I've got Hemlocks in the corners facing in. I've got my Bastion with my Dark Reapers facing off against a whole lot of plasma shots. I got 1, 2, 3 of my squads of Wind Riders. I've got my Warlock on one flank, Farseer on the other flank for some smitey goodness, and the Viper, which might or might not do something this game.
All right. Well, now it's time to see who goes first. I did get all my units dropped first, so I'll get the +1, and let's see what I get. 5 total.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna have to take the first turn on this one, unless you seize.
Nope.
Oh, first time for everything. All right, we'll come back to Dark Angels turn 1. my turn 1. Before I go into my turn, Brandon, would you like to mention your craft world?
I am playing all Atalk except for the Bastion, which can't have a craft world.
Gotcha. So that makes it -1 to me to shoot anything outside of 12 inches, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And so shooting the Bastion, I would not suffer the -1? Okay. Cool. Just to sum that up, for my movement, I advanced most of my army, all of my army that moved this way. I gave the Raven Wing Bikers Speed of the Raven, allowing them to advance and not suffer, or to advance and shoot. Black Knights right behind them, they advanced as well. Assault weapons, so I'll take the -1 when I shoot. Samuel did not advance, but he moved up right behind them. The Dark Shroud did advance, only getting a 1. Then I dropped down my Chaplain and Deathwing Knights here. And so I'm going to start, before I do that, Dark Talon flew over this way. And my shooting. So I will start with these Ravenwing Bikers. They're going to shoot into the Bastion. I am going to drop another command point to do weapons from the Dark Age. Use this stratagem just before a Dark Angel units from your army attacks in your shooting phase. Increase the damage of that unit's plasma weapons by 1 till the end of phase. For the purpose of this stratagem, a plasma weapon is a plasma weapon. So I am going to shoot the Bastion, and I will have plasma Bastion, and bolters into the Wind Riders.
Yep.
Okay. We will do the plasma guns first. I am going to probably overcharge them as well because the Bastion has like 24 wounds or something crazy 24. Like that. So I gotta hit hard while I still have models on the table. So let's see here. Hitting on 3s. So I'll get 2. I think I'm within 12.
It does not matter for the Bastion.
Does not?
Not for the Bastion.
Oh, no, I'm thinking rapid fire range, not the -1. So yeah, so I'll get my double shots, so 4 shots, hitting on 3s, supercharging. 2 1s, however, Samuel's there to allow the reroll. So only 2 hit. Strength 8, toughness
9.
9, so 5 still. 1 gets through, and it's -3.
So 3 up goes to 6 up. Nope, goes through.
And so 3 damage.
Down to 21.
Now I will get Plasma Talons from my Blackwing Knights into the Bastion with the evil Dark Reapers inside. So that'll be 6 shots at -1 because they advanced with their assault weapon. So hitting on 4s. Rerolling misses, rolling anything but 3s because of the -1. So 5 hits and still 5s. Wow,
nice.
4.
Okay. So same thing. 3s go to 6s. Looks like I saved 1.
Save 1.
So 3, 6, 9.
Chipping at the rock.
Down to 12.
Sam will shoot plasma cannon into the Bastion. I believe it's Storm Bolter, Twin Link Storm Bolter into the Wind Riders. Oh, before I do that, I forgot to shoot with my...
Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. So that is Rapid Fire 2. That's 4, 8, 12 shots at the Wind Riders. So hitting on their normal ballistic skill. 3s. Re-rolling because of Sam. All but 1. Toughness on the Wind Riders?
4.
4. So 4 is the wound. Seven wounds. Okay. No AP.
And I will go with 4 ups. Looks like I failed 1, 2, 3 of them. That will be a Wind Rider and a half.
All right. And then, thank you for letting me go back to that shooting. Samuel will shoot the Storm Bolters into the Wind Riders, Plasma Cannon into the Bastion. We will start with Plasma Cannon, getting 3 shots. Sam is hitting on a 2. All hit. Wounding on 5s, right? Yep. 1 wound.
Okay. 3 to a 6. Nope, goes through.
All right. And then we have
10.
Twin Stormbolter. Rapid fire 4. So 8 shots. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling misses. 7 hits. Toughness 4, strength 4, wounding on 4s. A lot of 2s. 2 wounds.
4 up save. Oop, keep him in the box. 1 saved, and that'll kill the guy who's wounded.
All right. I can't shoot with the Dark Shroud because he advanced. I will, however, shoot with... Do you think he is closer to your Warlord or these guys?
They'd be about equal distance, so you could choose.
All right, I will have to go for your Warlord.
Okay.
I will do everything into him, including the Rift Cannon. Okay. So I'm going to get 24 shots because I am within rapid fire distance. And I will get, he's flying, right?
Yes, he is.
So I won't get my +1 to hit. So I'll be hitting on 3s. Double check that. Let's go 3.
I will play lightning fast reactions to make you hit on 4s.
No! All right, I'm hitting on 4s then. Make sure I don't get any other minuses for that. Nope. All right, hitting on 4s. Too bad Sammy is not in distance to allow rerolls, but probably a good thing to drop on your Warlord with that many shots, making it a little bit harder to kill him. So toughness 4, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
Looked like 13 hit, wounding on 4s, or yeah, 4s. Not great. 3 wounds.
Okay. So 3 up. Oh, failed 2. So he will be down from, I believe, 6 to 4.
All right, so chipping at the rock. And then the Rift Cannon, which is heavy D3. Getting 3. I'm rolling pretty good so far. Don't want to jinx myself. It is heavy, so I'll get -1. Will I get another -1 because of that?
Yes, it's to the
So
phase.
hitting on 5s. 1 hits. This is strength 10. I will be wounding on 2s, right?
Yep.
1 wound.
So I'll only get my 4 pinball. We'll just keep it in the box this time. There you go.
Got it. All right. So that's resolved. Believe that's all my shooting. Don't have anything. I think I shot my charge, guys. So still within range, a 10-inch charge, probably 11-inch charge. But rapid maneuver for my Warlord, I can reroll charges. Before that, I have a Dreadnought hidden. I will shoot las cannons into the Viper, I believe.
Okay.
And I don't think I have range for the Stormbolter. So las cannons.
Just -1 from Alatok.
Okay, -1 from the Craft World rules. I do, however, get to reroll 1s because he didn't move in the movement phase for my Dark Angel Grim Resolve. And he is a Venerable Dreadnought, so I believe he is hitting on 2s. So 3s. Yeah, so 3s. 2 hits. Toughness on the Viper.
5.
5 and strength 9. 3s. 1 wound. And that is -3.
So we'll go through.
Okay, no save. So damage 3.
believe it takes him to 1.
All right. I am going to charge. I'll start with these guys. I think it's an 11-inch charge. Let me just double check the rapid maneuver rule. Master of maneuver. You can reroll the dice used to determine how far friendly Dark Angels units advance or charge if they are 6 inches of your warlord. That's the first time I noticed the advance part too. That's very handy. So they are just within 6. So do you want to shoot some Overwatch at me?
Yes, I will. Shuriken Cannon. It's got 1 hit. Strength 6, toughness 4.
4.
So it'll be 3s. 1 wound.
1
no
wound.
rend.
How much?
No AP.
No AP. So 2 up. Got it. So let's try to make this miraculous. Nope. And then the reroll. 10. Gosh, just barely. And then we will have the Interrogator Chaplain go in as well. I believe it's a 10-inch charge.
Okay. 6s again. No hits.
And nope. And that is it for me. We'll come back with Aeldari turn 1. Cool. I scored 1 victory point.
So I've just finished my turn 1 movement. There was a real hard push from the Dark Angels coming down the right side here, or at least my right side, and it's kind of as expected. He really wants that Bastion dead, but what he didn't see is every other objective on the table, so I decided to pull a very Eldar tactic of run and win by objectives, hopefully.
I think that's probably may be what happened if I don't do something about this Bastion first. I think that's why you played the Bastion. I got tunnel vision.
Yeah, you put a real hurt into it, but it hasn't taken it out quite yet. But in the movement phase, when my Hawks came down on that back objective, they're within 12 inches of the Dark Shroud. So on a good 6, since it's only 1 unit, it will deal 1 mortal wound. And nope, no mortal wounds.
And you also had a morale test at the end of my turn that you passed.
Yes, and I passed colors. It on my one Wind Rider right there. Yes. Okay. Cool. And then we move on to shooting.
Is that your movement?
That is my movement.
Oh,
I could.
No, we're good. We're good.
So I have the Warlock kind of sneaking up towards Objective 5. Mm-hmm. Hopefully the Hemlock Wraith Fighter that came from the far corner can handle that Dreadnought so that the Warlock doesn't get punched in the face when he gets too close. I got 1 Wind Rider group grabbing Objective 1 in the center. The Viper's still holding down Objective 2. I've got the Wind Rider that took a beating over in the corner coming up to Objective 5 or 4. My Farseer decided to get out of dodge because he does not doesn't like getting shot by planes. And the Bastion's immobile, so it's going to stand there, hopefully like a rock, and allow the Dark Reapers to get off 1 turn of fire.
All right, go ahead. What are you shooting with first?
So in true Eldar fashion, I have a Psychic phase.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's going to be pretty light this time, but the Farseer, we'll see if he is in range for Executioner. I don't believe he is. It's 18. Smite is out of range. The 1 Hemlock Wraith Fighter will cast Horrify, and you will attempt to cast that on your front group of bikers.
These guys here?
Yep.
Wait a minute. Your flyer has psychic powers?
One psychic power.
That's insane.
For each flyer.
That's crazy.
So, yep, it will attempt. It's on a 7. It does not get it.
And I don't have deny anyways, so.
And then the back flyer will attempt to smite your Dreadnought.
Sure.
And it goes off an 11.
Okay, so that's going to hurt.
D6 mortal wounds. 2.
2, and I'm pretty sure I have some sort of venerable feel no pain dealio for my venerable dreadnought. Want to just double check. Because when I was last playing a dreadnought, it was out of the index, so I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no problem.
If I could find it. There he is. Yes, unyielding ancient. Roll a d6 each time this model loses a wound. On a 6, it's ignored. So 2 mortal wounds coming down?
Yep.
All right, let's get some 6s, or not. So he's going to take those 2, bringing him down to 6 wounds.
Okay, and that will be my psychic phase.
All right.
It was less eventful, but I got to deal with some range stuff when I went to scatter. We'll move on to shooting. First blood's still up on the table, so I'm really hoping to grab those points. We'll start with the Hemlock Wraithfighter in the back, onto the Dreadnought. 2d3 on his flamers.
All right.
So it'll be 3, 4. They are strength 12. To your toughness.
Toughness 7.
So it'll be on 3s. It'll be 3 and a -4.
-4. So, let's see. I don't know. It's a flyer. I'm in cover. I don't feel like I'm obscured, though, from him. So, I think I just got to take my unyielding ancient saves the 6s.
They're 2 damage apiece.
Oh, 2 damage apiece? So 6.
6 unyielding ancient saves.
No problem. I roll 6 6s all the time. So he's going to take 5 more wounds, bringing him down to 1 wound.
Okay. Well, that didn't go quite as planned. I was hoping to grab first blood there. So I will shoot then the other Hemlock Wraithfighter. I will put him into... now, I'm not so worried about the Deathwing Knights, because now that they've come down, they have to walk, which is the biggest weakness they have to them, and the strength I have as a Wind Rider. So I think I may put them into your Black Knights.
Okay. They will be -1 to hit because of the Dark Shroud?
They will be. I am shooting a Flamer, though. So,
oh, shucks.
So that'll be 3, 4, 5.
5?
And 2s, you're still toughness
5.
So
yep.
Still 2s. So 3, 4, 5.
5? What
Minus
is
4.
-4?
Yeah.
They advance, so I'll get my Jinx save.
You will.
4s. 2 get through, so that's 1 dead Black Knight.
2 damage apiece.
2 damage, that's 2 dead Black Knights.
Okay. Still haven't quite tasted that first blood yet. So I think I'm going to do the safe bet and not get greedy and put all 10 Dark Reapers into your flyer.
Okay, sure. That will be -1 to hit.
Dark Reapers ignore modifiers.
Man, you just got me locked down on everything I say. This is why I hate Eldar.
Yeah.
Oh, you think this, do you? Well, no.
So it'll be 3s, not re-rolling anything. They're in the building. And then it will be strength 8.
Toughness 6.
So 3s to wound. Looks like 3 at -2.
At -2. So 5s I'm going for. And I fail 1.
There'll be 3 damage.
Oh, God, they are nasty. So that brings them down to 7.
Yep. Okay. So I do not have range on the Shuriken Cannon here. These Shuriken Cannons have 24-inch range, which will probably get me to that Black Knight.
Sure.
So it'll be from the blue-tailed Shuriken Wind Riders.
Now, will you get a -1 for this?
I will get a -1
Woo!
from your Dark Shroud.
Small minor victory.
So anything on 4s.
Does not matter because you rolled incredibly well.
And then it is strength 6, T5.
Toughness 5.
So 3s. So it will be 2 saves at irregular, and then 2 at -3.
All right, so my 3-ups here. Make 1 of them. What's the damage on it?
1.
1? Okay, so he's down to 1 wound, and now I got my 4-up invul, 2 of them. We got him. So he's still
hanging on.
Still in there, trying to save me a victory point for first blood. Good work, man.
What is the leadership on a Black Knight?
I believe it's 8. I'm going to double check right now, but I believe I can use my Interrogator Chaplain's leadership because he's in range. Spiritual leader, all friendly units within 6 inches can use his leadership of 9. So, yep. But if he's not around him, their normal leadership is 8.
Okay, cool. I will fire then the Bastion itself. It is hitting on a whopping 5s, but it has 12 shots.
This is heavy bolters?
Yes.
And this is at my lone Black Knight?
Lone Black Knight. 3, 6.
Survive.
So,
with 1 wound. But -1.
-1. So from 5s to 6s. So it looks like 2 hits.
All right.
And then 5s and 5s, so 4s.
4s.
None.
Survive!
He did. Let's see if I've got anything else. I think I got 1 Wind Rider here.
He's dodging bullets here.
1 Wind Rider here as well. Do you mind if I combine them for
Go right ahead.
posterity's sake? So 3 from the white squad and 3 from the Blackfin squad.
All right.
Hitting on 4s, normally 3s, but you got your Dark Shroud.
Right.
So 1 miss.
Jakes.
And then 3s. Looks like 3 saves, 1 at -3, 2 at -0.
Okay, so I'll do my 2 3-ups. And it doesn't matter. He's dead. A hard-earned first blood, but earned indeed.
Okay, and then I think that will conclude my shooting phase.
All right.
Eldar really do not like the getting punched in the face phase.
No.
So there will be no charges to be declared. But I will be burning your objective for extra points.
So that'll be 3. Let's double check it. I think it's 3.
D3.
It may be D3. I may have said 3 in the opening. If I did and was wrong, I apologize. And if I did and I was right, I knew it the whole time. But that's the end of your turn, and we'll get back to it at my turn 2 and Dark Angel's turn 2. All right, Dark Angel's turn 2. I dropped my Deathwing in. I used the stratagem Deathwing Assault, which costed me 2 command points. Then I moved my Dark Talon. I dropped it down to hover. I'm going to try to kill his Warlord. I don't know if that's really what I need to be focused on, but I've already committed, much like this Bastion, I've committed to killing. Moved everything up. And Dreadnought over here stayed there. And that's my movement. I got no Psyche phase, so I'm going to do some shooting. I will start with this unit of Ravenwing Bikers, and I'm going to drop my last stratagem command point on weapons from the Dark Age, and I'm going to overcharge it. So plasmas and bolters will fire into the Bastion. We will start with plasmas. I am in rapid fire. So that is 4. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling because of Santa. All hit. Oh, and I'm supercharging. I don't know if I just said that. Wounding on 5 still, right? Because it's 9 versus the 8.
Ooh,
2 wounds.
Nice. So -3 brings my 3 to a 6. I save 1, fail 1, but 3 damage.
3 damage, which is better than, you know, I won't complain.
Down to 7.
And then I got my 2, 4, what is it, 4, 8, 12 bolter shots. And that is hitting on 3s, re-rolling. These are all hits. 1 extra hit from my reroll. And then wounding on toughness, what'd you say? 12?
Toughness 9.
9. So 6s. 2 wounds, bolters
2.
coming at you with but the saves.
2 3-up saves. They made them.
Made them both. All right. Sam will, let's see what he wants to do. He will fire. He will fire his Twin Link Storm Bolter into, what is it? Oh, that's just your lone Wind Rider.
Yep.
You know what? He'll go ahead and, how many wounds left is on this? 7. Yikes. He'll just shoot everything into that.
Okay.
So we'll start with Plasma getting 1 shot. Hitting on 3s because he moved, re-rolling. Hitting. Wounding on 5s. Wounding.
Got it. 6-up save. Nope.
Nope.
No, sir.
And then his 8 Stormbolter shots. Hitting on 2s. Re-rolling misses. Wounding on 6s. 1 wound.
With no AP value.
No AP, sir.
Yeah. 3 up, and I made it.
Made it. All right. I advanced my Dark Shroud. Can't shoot anything with that. My Chaplain will fire his... What does he have? It looks like he only has a Stormbolter. Stormbolter it is. 24 inches. Don't think I'm within 12 of the storm. Just barely, but he'll shoot at the lone one. Hopefully get you off that, but I doubt it. Hitting on 2 3s. Rerolling to Sam. Both hitting. Strength 4, toughness 4?
Yep.
4s it is. 4s it is.
2 4-up saves. And he is dead.
All right, good work, Chappy. You know what, my last cannon, I think I made a mistake shooting at the Viper last turn. I think it would have been better if I just shot at the Bastion. Let's make sure I'm even, I believe I'm within range, 48. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double check. Yeah. Yep, we're there.
Yeah, you're good.
So he didn't move last turn, so he will re-roll his 1s. Hitting on 2s, I'll just re-roll both. The 3 was cocked. All right, and then the 1 re-roll hit. Strength 9.
T9.
T9. 4s it is. 1 wound.
-3.
Yes, sir.
So 3s to 6s. Goes through.
Goes through. How many wounds is left?
5.
5. All right. Moment of glory. 1 wound.
Okay. Down to 4.
All right. And then my Dark Shroud, or my Dark Talon, will shoot into your Warlord.
I will use my last 2 command points and make you -1 to hit again.
All right. And I will actually shoot the Rift Cannon. Let me make sure I got range. At the... No, I do not. 18 inches.
I'd give it to you.
Really?
Close. Yeah.
All right, he'll shoot the Rift Cannon at the Bastion. Okay. So we will do bolters first. Hurricane bolters hitting on 4s because of your Weasley, Eldar things. Oh, that is not pretty at all.
This is not a lot of 3s.
Yeah. So they would have missed anyways, right? And then 4s to wound.
Yep.
Looks like 5 wounds. You're getting grounded.
So
And it does most of the work.
3 ups.
Right? Just shut up.
1.
1. All right. Rift Cannon, Bastion. Wish I would have shot at your guy, but 3 shots into the Bastion. Hitting on, now did that 2 or it's -2 because did that psychic power just affect me shooting at him?
Yes.
Okay.
Only him for the shooting phase.
All right, so -1 for moving with the heavy, so I'm hitting on 4s.
3s. It does not have fly, so strafing run would apply.
Oh, thank you, sir. So hitting at normal. 1 hit. Strength 10 though. I'm finally wounding on a 3-up. Woo! So that is 1 wound, -3 AP.
So 6-up save. Goes through.
And it's 3 damage.
Okay.
And if a wound goes through, I roll on the Rift Vortex chart. And if I make that roll, he gets a D3 further, and I need a 3-up. He makes it.
Got it. It will go.
Oh, it's only got one
It has
left?
one left.
Woo!
Okay. So
Well, I think the Rift Cannon shooting at that was probably better than the Warlock.
does it explode?
I hope not.
It does not. And then the fate of 10 Dark Reapers
Are in your hands.
looks like 3 will die.
All right.
And in good Eldar fashion, I will get out on the opposite side.
The back door?
Yeah, it only has a back door. I'm Eldar.
It's a tunnel, actually.
Okay, so 3, 6, 7 survive.
And do they get to do anything nasty with Overwatch?
No, they hit on 6s. They're 3-up to hit on modified, only applies in the shooting phase.
Okay. Then I think I got shot with my Dreadnought, shot with everyone but these guys who I spent 2 command points to Deathwing Assault. So they're going to shoot, and then they're going to shoot again. So I will target. This is a Farseer?
That is a Warlock.
Warlock. You Eldar guys. They're all
You can tell
the
by
same.
how big their hats are.
Oh, is that the
Yes,
guideline?
the more important you are in the Eldar society, the bigger your hat.
Gotcha. All right, so I'm gonna shoot because that's what I need to do to win. Is shoot. Stormbolter, 24 inches. Am I within rapid fire? I sure am.
Dropped in 9 inches away. So.
Math adds up. So we're gonna get some rapid fire shots here. How many wounds does he have?
3, I believe. I can double check.
You got a good save, like a 3-up probably.
He's a 4-up invul.
4-up invul? Okay. So I might just drop everything into him because I don't like your psychic nonsense.
So he is a 4-up save, 3 wounds, toughness 4.
I'm just going to drop. So I can choose to shoot every 1 round of shooting into him and then shoot the
So
next
you can
round.
see if the first one kills him, then you don't have to worry about it.
All right, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to sink everything into your Warlock. And I'm hitting on 3s with Stormbolters. And that should be 4, 8, 12, 16 shots. Hitting on 3s. You were whatever that number was. So it looks like 12 hit. And then toughness 4, correct?
Yep.
Wounding on 4s. 2.
2.
Gross.
Looks like it'll be 4-up save.
All right.
And I made 1, failed 1, so he'll
Okay.
be down to 3.
And then the assault cannon. Where are you? Was assault cannon? I forget. Heavy 6, of course. They did not. Oh, they did move because they came in from deep strike. So hitting on 4s. 3 of them. And strength 6, toughness 4.
Yep.
3s, 3 wounds at -1.
-1. So 2 5s. I've made 2, failed 1.
All right.
Just 1 damage.
Yes.
Okay, down to 2. Second verse, same as the first.
Yeah. We've gone this far. hitting on 3s. A lot of ones. Just, oh, no, they did move. Shucks. So that many hit. Wounding on 4s. That's better. So it looks like 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds.
Okay. 4s. That'll kill him.
That'll kill him. Assault cannon wasted, but it's dead, so I got nothing much to cry about. So now we got some assaults to do. God, they're just so far away, aren't they? Looking like maybe a 9-inch charge. Yep. I will have my Raven Wing Bikers charge your Dark Reapers.
Okay, there's 7 left. They will shoot the anti-personnel variant, so they'll get 2 shots apiece.
Okay.
6. Still hitting on 6s. So looks like 2 hits.
All right.
That is strength 5, not strength 8. So
Toughness 5.
toughness 5, even on your regular bikers? Oh,
Yep.
Yes, because they're bikers.
Bikes.
So 4s, looks like 1 at -2.
All right, 5s. Got it.
Okay.
Now I need a 9. I will get to re-roll because of Sam. Nope. And come on, make it happen. No. So, haven't made any charges today. You know what, Sam? You always die when you charge, but not today. Sam will charge.
Yeah. He's got a good chance against my weak Eldar arms.
I hope so, if he can get there against your Overwatch.
He has a 4-up invul save.
Yes.
So, and still toughness 5.
He's toughness 6, I
Toughness
believe.
6. So that will change it. I will
toughness
shoot
6.
the anti-vehicle variant. So it'll be half the shots, so 7 shots.
He's died in 2 of my last 3 games in Overwatch charging.
So only 1 hit.
Okay.
It'll be strength 8 on this one though.
Toughness
so
6.
3s. And it doesn't wound.
All right, let's see if he can get in there. I don't know how far he is, actually. I just measured 2. So I'm thinking 7?
Okay. So 55% chance twice.
Yeah. That's almost possible.
Never tell you the odds.
All right, 9
Got it.
inches. I don't think I make a 13-inch charge. How many rerolls? And that's all I got. So, combat. Sam, he has 5 attacks, and since he charged, it's going to be at strength 10. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling misses. All hit. Toughness 3.
Yep.
So 2s. 4 wounds, and that is at -3.
-3. So my 3s will become 6s.
Oh, and I'm sorry. His strength is only 9. That wouldn't have mattered.
So save 1, fail 3.
Okay.
That will be
And that's 2 damage each. I think they're 1 wound each,
Yep.
right?
3 guys.
Now you get to, I think that's the only thing you get to attack back.
I will not consolidate in. So
Okay.
I will only get 2 guys swinging back.
Okay.
3s. 1. And the reason I'm not choosing to consolidate is that I want no part of this.
Right.
So on my turn, I will fall back towards this objective, hopefully hold it for 1 more turn and squeak out a little more of a lead.
Makes sense. Good
Wounding
thinking.
on a 6, though, so no.
Nope.
No wound.
All right. That is the end of my turn.
I have leadership
Leadership,
still.
yep.
8, and I had lost
3?
this whole turn. I have lost 3. They started with 10, and so I've lost
yep.
6. So 1 more will flee.
All right.
Okay, so I've completed my movement. Not quite a whole lot. I did notice that over here he only had one model closer to the objective, so I moved some Wind Riders over there to steal that from him. The Swooping Hawks in the corner of the table decided to leave. I might be playing the I'm almost tabled game later on, and they might want to come in a cheeky corner where they can't get shot at to keep that from happening. Sure. The Farseer is going to try and bait the plane out further towards the middle of the table and keep that occupied. The plane in the corner came over here to kind of get some shots off on Sammy, and the other plane came over to hopefully double flamer the Dark Shroud, or Dark Talon.
Sorry.
Dark something, shady, darkness of things.
Yes, it's dark.
No heretics.
They're so morbid.
So I think maybe I've got my Farseer within 18, which he has. So he's going to go ahead and try and cast the Executioner on 7 onto your Deathwing Knights.
Or Deathwing Terminators.
Terminators. It does not go off, but the Runes of the Farseer allows me to roll one psychic attempt per phase. So roll and reroll this. It still does not go off with a 6.
Wasn't meant to be.
No, but maybe Smite is meant to be, so he'll try that Smite on a 5, same target, it's the closest. Goes off on a 7.
It was meant to be.
Just a D3 for 3.
Just a D3, he says. Killing a Terminator. Wounding another.
And then I will, the plane here will attempt a Jinx onto your Sammy.
Okay.
So it'll be -1 to his saving throws. And it does go off with a 7.
All right.
And then my plane here will smite your plane.
Sure.
6
Psychic
goes off.
Fires. Come on.
For 1. One mortal wound.
All right. He'll receive it. He is down to 6.
So with no Warlock, that will be the end of my Psychic phase. Moving on to shooting. We will have this Viper that did not move. Will attempt to shoot up into your plane.
Okay.
You are -1 because you're flying, right?
I am in hover mode, so
yes.
no.
Okay, so Shuriken Cannon, 3s, then Strength 6, T7.
6, I believe. Let me
T6?
just double check that. I know it's soft and fragile. 6, yes,
T6, so 4s. And 1, just regular save.
1 regular save. I believe it's 3. It is. Got it.
Okay, and then the 2 flamers from the Hemlock.
This may leave a mark.
4. It will be on 2s, Strength 12. Well, 2 1s.
Nice.
So 2 at -4.
So he's going to take them.
2 damage apiece.
So 4 wounds. He is down to 2. Okay. He's hurting for certain.
Then taking care of this opportunity of having you in hover, the Wind Riders holding objective 1 here will shoot into your plane as well.
All right.
3 Shuriken Cannons for 9 shots. 3s.
Look good.
And then 4s. So none of the 6s I was looking for, but 1.
1 at minus?
Nothing.
Nothing. So we got 3. He's got it.
Okay. Well, I don't want him messing with me any longer because he can hunt me down when I try and scatter away. So I don't think I actually have anything that could deal with him right now. So we'll move on to the last Hemlock.
Okay.
We'll fire into Sammy.
All right.
3, 4, 5. Wounding on 2s. 2 1s again. 3 at -4.
3 at -4, so I'll get my 4 up safe, invul, and not save a single one of them.
So it'll be 6 damage.
That's it, 6 damage. Well, that's going to kill Samael. He never catches a break. He doesn't explode, though, so I guess that's a bonus. Samael, you will be missed.
Okay. And then my last shooting will be the Wind Riders into your spikes, I think. I'm going to try and chip away at your mobility so that in the late game, if I have to play keep away, I think it's going to help me out a little bit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Especially with your flyers that can, your swooping hawks that are
Still chilling.
they just go anywhere they want.
Just chilling in the sky.
Chilling like the Eldar Xenos villains. That
So 4s at your -1 from the Dark Shroud.
Yup.
And then it'll be 3s, strength 6 to your T5. It will be 1 at -3, and then 3 at no modifier.
All right, so let's try to get a 6 on this one. It does not. And then 4 at regular.
3 at
3
regular.
at regular. 3 3s, just not finding the love. So how much was the
1 damage apiece.
So 3 damage altogether. We'll do 1 wound to him.
I got you covered.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, and that will be Eldar. Again, I do not want to charge any of this.
I figured as much.
But scoring 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives.
Scoring hard. All right, Dark Angels turn 3. I have moved my Deathwing guys to take this objective, which I'm now realizing in retrospect I should have just put my Dreadnought on there since turn 1, but I'm stupid. But I'll deal with it. Deathwing Knights hopefully get a charge in this game because that's pretty much probably all they're going to do this whole game because they're going to be dead. You're going to be over there having fun, collecting objectives. I'm so boned. But I will kill these guys so hard with everything here, and then this is probably it moved over here. So I'll get to kill some stuff for my bad planning. So let's shoot some stuff. Let us start with, I'll have my Dreadnought shoot your Hemlock over there.
Yep.
And I'll get -2, won't I?
Yep.
So hitting on 5s. I'm sorry, las cannons into that, and then Stormbolter into him.
Okay.
So las cannons first. Hitting on 5s, right? 2s.
Yep.
Oh, -2, so 4s it would have been. And then he didn't move, so I get to reroll that 1. Getting another 1. Terrific. Toughness on that.
6.
6, so 3s to wound. Got a wound.
I have no save.
No save. Let's see how much damage we're going to do here. Be good to me. 6.
Okay, so the only thing I have is Spirit Stones, which is a 6 up, feel no pain.
Okay.
Saving 1, so taking 5.
All right, that's good. Good, good. So,
This on the little platform.
so 2 shots from Stormbolter into
Farseer?
Farseer. All right, hitting on 2s. Both hit.
You outside of 12 inches?
Oh, that might have been.
You would have hit on 3s anyway.
Yep, I would. Yep. So yeah, hitting on 3s because of the -1 with a 3. Wounding on 4s, toughness 4, strength 4.
Yep.
2 wounds.
2.
Yes, sir.
3 up save. Oop, 1 goes through.
1 goes through.
You got him.
I don't know if they all can see. I can see a little fin. From him, I don't know if he can see. Assault cannon. So, of the one guy who can't see, shoot at this unit. These 3 will shoot at him.
Okay.
See with that if I'm within 12. Yes. So 4, 8 shots from Stormbolters at the Farseer.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. Looks like 3 wounds coming at you.
Okay. And with no AP?
Correct.
Please. He's fine.
No sweat for him. Now I have the assault cannon at him as well. Hitting on 4s because he moved. He is not outside of 12. Four hit. Wounding on 3s. 4 wounds at -1.
4 at -1. 3s to 4s. 2 go through.
2 go through.
And that will get rid of him.
All right. And
The Phoenix Gem would apply if you had guys close enough, but you don't.
what does the Phoenix Gem do?
So if he dies, he will kind of Nova out 6 inches for D3 mortal wounds.
He explodes.
Yeah, and if he kills someone from that, he comes back to life.
Get out of here. God.
But you did a good job. You killed him out in the open.
I didn't know that. That was pure happenstance. All right, my last guy shooting at these guys at -1 for being 12 out. Hitting on 4s. Nada. All right. Shot these guys over here, did their thing. My chaplain's going to go ahead and shoot that Wind Rider unit there.
Okay.
Getting 4 shots. I think his ballistic skill is 3. It is. I don't get rerolls because Sam High Hell is dead. Real jerk move. 4s and 4s, wounding on 4s. And I think I only get my rerolls during the fight phase. That's correct. So 1 wound at nothing.
We're up. They're fine.
They are fine. I will have my biker, Ravenwind bikers, by your Hemlock shoot everything at your Dark Reapers.
Okay.
So we will start with, let's see if I'm within rapid fire range. I believe I am.
Yeah, we're real close.
So what is that? 8 shots? Fire. Where are they? I should know this, but I'm just double checking. I do know this. Don't judge me. Yes, they always do. The judging eyes of the internet. So for 8 shots, that's what I thought. Hitting on 3s. Right? Any minuses? Nothing?
No,
Nope.
not on the Dark Reapers.
All right, we got 6 hits. Wounding on 3s? They're toughness 3?
They're toughness 3.
All right, wounding on 3s.
You are strength 7, so 2s.
Oh, this is just the bolters.
Oh, just the bolters?
Yep.
Then
So
3s.
we got 4 wounds at normal.
Okay. 3 up save. 1.
One gets
die.
through.
It will be the closest.
Will you measure to see if my sergeant's within 9 inches? Oh, I can't shoot the bolters anyways, or the bolt gun anyways. So plasma gun, shooting, Dark Reapers, hitting both, wounding on 2s. 1 wound at -3.
3, so 6 up. Made it.
All right. They don't want to die, apparently.
That tough, pointy-ear armor.
No kidding. Heavy bolter from the Dark Shroud. Let's see. He has not suffered any wounds, correct?
No.
All right. It's like the first time ever. Hitting on 3s. Heavy bolter. 3 shots. 2 hit. Wounding on 2, strength 6. Or no, 5. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at -1.
-1. So 3's the force. 1 will die.
How many guys died from that right there? Just 2.
2 so far.
Wanna almost make that charge.
You can. It's not very far.
I'm just kind of debating on whether I should sink.
5.
5? Yeah. Okay. I will have this Dark Talon shoot. I will have it shoot its heavy bolters into, or its hurricane bolters into this, rift cannon into that hemlock over there that's already been damaged.
Okay.
So I will start with hurricane bolters. Hitting on, how many wounds does it have left? 2? Hitting on 5s. Oh, nope, they're flying. Of course. Yeah. Everything in Aeldari is flying. Hitting on 5s. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
I think that flipped over. So it looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 That's amazing. Wounding on force. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
5. So it'll, with no AP, that'll bring my 4-up save to a 4-up save. And they, 2 of them will die.
All right. And then the Rift Cannon at Hemlock. Getting 3 shots, hitting on...
-1 for being a flyer. I believe you're within 12 inches. Do you have the hover rule?
I have the hover rule.
Okay, so it'll be your wingtip. I do not, so you are within 9. I mean, you're good. Just the -1.
Just -1? So all I gotta do is get 6. No problem. Got one of them.
Okay.
Strength 10, toughness
6.
3s. Got a wound, and that's -3.
4 goes to a 7. Get no save.
All right, that's 3 damage.
Okay.
And I get to roll on the Rift Vortex.
6-up Spirit Stone.
Okay, sure. Because I don't think I'll get to roll on that if those don't get through.
But all 3 went through.
Okay. So now I need a 5 on the Rift Vortex chart. I do not.
Okay.
So that's shooting from them. Looks like all my shooting. I will declare some charges. I'm going to have my Deathwing Knights charge bravely into your bikers.
As they will fire Overwatch. 3 hits. T5 when they're close together, right? The shields.
I don't think so. That was 7th edition, and that is a stratagem that I think I need to use, which I didn't. So there's toughness 4.
Okay, so 3s. 2, but basic 2-up saves.
2-up saves. Got them both. Then they will charge. They're in there. The Interrogator Chaplain will charge, getting in there. And then my Ravenwing Bikers will attempt to make the charge at the lone Dark Reaper.
Okay, he will fire his guns and hitting nothing.
All right. 6 inches. I don't know if that's enough.
I think you only needed 5. Closest to closest, 6 will get you there.
6. Woo! Barely. All right, let's do some combat. I want to start with my Deathwing Knights because I haven't used them in this edition. I'm very excited. So they each get 2 attacks each. That'll be 8. Hitting on 3s. Let me just double check, make sure anything crazy happens. Nope. And they're attacking with the Mace of Absolution. So no minuses to hit. Hitting on 3s. Gross, but I think I get to reroll failed 1s with my Apothecary.
Or Interrogator Chaplain?
Yes, yeah, what did I say? Apothecary? No, Interrogator Chaplain. All failed hits, so lucky me for sucking so bad. All right, they all get it. And it'll be Strength 8 versus Toughness 4, so 2s. Looks like they all went through. 8. And then, yes.
Any armor piercing value?
Oh, I'm sorry. Mace of Absolution is -2 AP.
-2, so 4s go to 6s. I did save 2.
And they are 3 damage each.
Well, that is Space Dust.
Space Dust. Good work, fellas. Then I will consolidate 3 inches towards the closest enemy unit, which I believe is the Hemlock Fighter. And since my Apothecary did not get to attack, he don't get to consolidate, does he?
I don't know if you would want to, because you're moving away
from the objective. I just don't think these guys will get far away enough from it.
Yeah, he consolidated, so doesn't he?
I believe so. He was part of the combat.
Part of the combat? Okay. So he'll just move. You know what? I don't want to move him close. We'll keep him safe. Keep him by here. He'll be fine. And And then we will do my Ravenwing Bikers, which Chainsword, I believe my sergeant of that squad gets 2 attacks. Yes, and +1 for a Chainsword, and then my other guy gets 1. And they are hitting on 3s. 2 hit. Wounding on 3, strength 4.
Yep, toughest 3.
1 wound.
No AP?
Correct.
So 3 up save. And he is dead.
Yay! I think that's it. Let me double check the board here. Yep, so I've finally started getting some objectives. Looks like I got 1, 2, and 3 of them.
Okay, so I am done with my turn 3 Eldar movement. I'm running out a little bit of ground and getting close to tabled. I've got, well, at the end of last turn, I had 1 Wind Rider, 1 Viper from keeping me being tabled.
And you made your morale save for him, too.
I made my morale check for the 1 dude sticking around. Didn't even like the 2 guys he was with.
Yeah, they were lame.
So the Hawks came back to try and stay out of line of sight, but keep these flyers on the table doing some work. They both decided to fly over here, hopefully taking this corner and making it a safe corner for me to sit in while I ride out the rest of this game. And hopefully score the last couple points I'm going to get and keep my lead, see if I can keep my lead. So moving on to the psychic phase, I think it'll just be 2 smites coming out of my hemlocks. So the first smite into your Terminators.
Sure.
8 for 3. And then would you say that this Hemlock could see your Dreadnought?
Yeah.
He can? Okay,
Yeah.
then he is closer, so that smite will go into him. For 6.
For 6?
They went off on a 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it don't matter.
For
He did.
For 2.
And I'm pretty sure, because he only had 1 wound left, he may explode. He may not. We'll find out right now. It explodes. Every unit within only 3 inches, but I think that brings you within 3 inches. Suffers D3 mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound.
So 6 up. Ignore that. Nope. I will take it. And he is unhurt, so he'll be down to 11.
Before that happens, I have my ancient roll, so he may not have died. He did die.
Okay. And then moving on to shooting, I really need those Terminators gone. So
Yeah.
first Hemlock into the Terminators with the Flamers. 3, 4 hits on 2s. That will be 4 invul saves.
4, 5 ups. We make these all day. Well, 3 get through.
And that'll be 2 damage apiece.
They're dead. That's fine. I didn't want to make them around save anyways.
Then we'll see if I've got my 24. I do both. The Wind Rider will shoot into the plane. Shuriken Cannon. 2 hits. Let's see if I can get that. I need 4s. Nope. And then the Shuriken Cannon from the Viper into the plane. 3 hits. I don't want to change the dice out so I can get those 6s.
Yeah, I know, right?
1 wound, but your base save.
All right, 3 up. Got it.
Good. And
Excellent. Let me make. I don't think saves don't degrade with vehicle
no,
profiles.
not
Okay.
with your
Yeah.
planes. So even with my limited turn, it looks like I still scored 2 points.
All right, Dark Angels turn 4. My movement, I had my Deathwing Knights advance quickly to that objective. My Interrogator Chaplain stayed here to hold that down. I had my Dark Shroud move up here. My Ravenwing Bikers moved up here, and then my hobbling, barely alive, Dark Talon moved there. So I'm going to do some shooting now. I'm going to start with Dark Shroud into this guy. 3 shots with the heavy bolter. -1 for moving. Hitting on 4s. Not a 1. So, I will have my... How many wounds does this have left?
Uno.
1. We're going to get... Toughness?
5.
5. We will shoot everything. You know what? I will shoot 2 bolters. I don't know what I want to do. It's risky. I want him dead, and I want him dead. We will shoot 2 of the bolters into it. This guy, everything's shooting into it. Shut up, Chris. Just do everything right. Am I within 12?
Yeah, I believe you're within 12 here. This does have hover, so you don't have to be to this little point. Yeah, you're golden.
Okay, so we will start with the plasma gun. Both hitting. Strength, toughness 7.
5.
5. 3s. 2 wounds.
-3.
Yeah.
So it goes through.
All right. I guess I should have shot at the other guy, huh? But this is what we'll do. I will have the rift cannon shoot at him and the hurricane bolters into him.
Okay.
So we'll do rift cannon first.
Okay.
3 shots.
-1 just from outside of 12.
Yep, and then -1 for moving.
And he's flying.
And I can't hit him then, can I?
Yeah.
Dang it. Well, that sucks.
You could choose a different target, but you'd be -1 because they're flying.
Yeah.
On top of that, these also have fly, so you don't get your ground target against them.
But I wouldn't get the -1 for that, huh?
You wouldn't get the Alatok -1 for there.
No. I guess everything would go into that. Is that all right?
That's fine with me.
All right. Got a hit though. 5. You want me to re-roll that D3 then?
No.
Since it's a different target?
Good. No.
All right. So
Same gun.
5s, correct?
Yep.
No, 6s because he moved.
Oh yeah, have you weapon and move unless you have power of the machine spirit.
I do not. Let's get some 6s. Or not. That's fine. Totally cool. Hurricane bolters into that. Swooping hawks. I don't like these guys. Hitting on 3s. Because they are flying, I don't get my +1.
Yeah.
Yep. So 3s. Actually, let me double check the weapon.
PS
Yeah, it dropped. What's he down to? 4? Hitting on 4s. Oh, I could have hit. Oh, well. 4s. Grody. Misses. Wounding on toughness 3?
Yep.
Wounding on 3s.
Ooh, good.
I got some wounds, so it looks like 3, 6, 7, 8 wounds.
Okay. 4, 7, 8. So they're a 4-up save, so with no AP, 4s. Looks like I'm losing 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
4. All right. That looks like all my shooting. Do I want to charge? I sure do. My Dark Shroud is going to charge your Wind Rider.
Okay, 6s. No hits.
5, I don't know.
I think you might have gotten that. 5
Yeah.
inches. Yeah. Where
He's here.
you want to be?
Then can this charge these guys because they're flying?
No, oh, you're in hover, so
I
you
am.
lose the not being able to. So yeah.
All right, we're going to try it. If you...
So
blow
12
them.
shots.
Oh, do they don't auto hit, do they?
No,
Oh, okay.
they're not flamers.
Okay, thank God. I know you flamed me before with something. I just lose
1
track
hit,
of it all.
and it's the great strength of 3.
Okay.
So it'll wound on a 6. And it does.
Sure enough. What's the
On the no, right.
no? Okay, so my save is 3 still. Got it. Let's see. What do we need here? It's like 7, 6, 7, 6.
You're good.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna roll these. I don't make it. Sorry.
You're fine.
All right. So I will do my Dark Shroud combat. Hopefully, I kill him. I got 3 attacks, and I'm hitting on 3s. All hit. Strength 4, toughness 4.
Yep.
Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. No minuses.
So 4-up save. I fail both. He's dead.
All right. That is the end of my turn.
Okay, so this is going to come down to leadership 8. I've lost 4. So 4.
4.
Okay.
You're good.
Sticking around.
I have 1, 2, 2.
3. You're the center.
1, 2, 3. Yep. 3 of them. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay, so turn 4 was a quick movement phase for what is left of the elves. The swooping hawks that were here advanced behind the wall to try and grab grab the objective in the corner, and the 2 planes that were over there moved their minimum 20-inch distance and did some of the Wings of Cain maneuvering turns to end up in this area just to cause as much havoc as possible. Try and keep things from holding objectives and tying the game up. So we'll go into the psychic phase. I think we're going to go with Smite here, this Hemlock to the bikers.
Open the box.
Oh, box. Yep. Does not go off with a 3. And then I will try a Smite here. I do not know if your Knights, looks like that's a 5, a little less than 5, or a little more. So the Knights might be closer.
Okay.
Smite from the other Hemlock goes with an 8.
All right.
And that will be 3 mortal wounds.
Ouch. All right. One's going to die, one's going to take a wound.
And you did mention that the plane has the hover rule, so I measure to the plane, right?
Yes.
So that'll put him in flamer range.
Terrific.
I'll do the simple thing. Since he has a pretty good chance of killing my remaining swooping hawks, he's got to go.
Yeah.
So I'll put both flamers here. For 2 of them, wounding on 2s, -4.
All right. There's nothing I can do about it.
That'll be your 4 damage.
It may explode, but it won't touch anything. So.
No. And then these 2 flamers will go into your Dark Shroud.
All right.
Do I? Yeah. Yes. I go in your Dark Shroud for 2 shots as well. Everything's coming up Aeldari here. Wounding on 2s. 2, -4.
All right. So 2 damage each.
Yep. So it'll be 4.
Down to 5.
And that is Aeldari. Turn 4. I score one point for holding the back.
All right. All right, Dark Angels, turn 5. As you can see, my Terminators moved up. My chap stayed there. I had the option, we were debating it, to either have these guys raise that one or to move them up so they can get shots on these guys and get for the table. I feel like I should go with the table, so that's what I'm going to do. Shooting. Let's start with shooting. I'm going to have my bikes shoot into them. So that'll be 2 4 bolter shots and 1 plasma gun shot. We'll start with the bolters.
Yeah, that's -1.
-1. Hitting on 4s. 3 hits. Toughness 3.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. No AP.
4 ups. 1 would die. Just pull the most open guy.
Yep. And then plasma gun. Hitting on 4s. Hitting. Wounding on 2s, right?
Yep.
7. 1 wound, -3.
No save. So one more guy. And then the last dude chilling.
Do I have line of sight? I don't think I do. So that is my turn. Because they may fall from morale too, right? So they lost
on a
two.
6.
On a 6. I shot my. Oh, I didn't shoot my heavy bolter because he is.
You get this if you don't want it.
Yep, might as well shoot it. So we'll shoot heavy bolter at that, and we'll be -1. Well, -1 for moving, -2 for 12. So hitting on 5s. 2 hits. Toughness.
6.
Strength 5. 5s. Wounds. No wounds.
Okay.
So I am going to raise that last one there.
D3.
Getting 2 and scoring another 1.
So 3 total.
3.
This is bottom of Eldar turn 5. I had 1 swooping hawk hold on to keep me from being tabled. So it's kind of all or nothing scenario. Pretty fitting for the Eldar. So he came out to taunt him. And if I can kill both the Dark Shroud and the bikers, he will not have anything in range to shoot him. And he could stand there and just act Aeldari for
Look really cool.
a while. So it looks like a smite's going to go here into your Dark Shroud. Second phase. Does not go off with a 4.
Woo! That's what I needed.
Second smite.
Perils.
Does not go off with a 3.
Goodness. Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. Things are getting intense here at the Percy Alien Studio.
So the moving into the shooting phase,
Oh, great.
the Hemlock is going to double flamer the Dark Shroud.
Sure thing.
Goes off with 6 shots.
I wish my -1 affected flames.
Wounding on 2s.
Oh, look at that.
That'll be 6 at -4, 2 damage apiece.
You know, that -4 is just so Eldar.
Yeah, it actually is the D weapon equivalent.
Yeah,
heavy D
I
flamer.
feel like I just got D'd pretty hard right there. Oh, it may explode.
You cut it. Okay.
Because that was like 10 wounds that just happened to it?
Yeah, so 12, yes.
Oh. Well, who's counting? On a 6. No.
And then his shots will go into your bikes. They got the 2-up rerollable jinx still, right?
Right now they do.
Okay.
No,
well, I got a
don't.
flamer, so
No.
3, 4, 5 shots.
I don't have an invul or nothing on this.
So 2s, 4 at -4, 2 damage apiece.
They're dead.
And then at the end of this turn, I will raise that objective for D3. 1.
1 victory point. So let's see if the game continues. All right, on 3 up, the game continues.
It does.
All right, the game continues. However, I do not, because I'm conceding, because I have no chance. My slow-ass Terminators are going to like mosey their way into Flamerville while my chaplain watches them burn while another one comes up and kills them. This bastard, I don't even want to talk about it right now. But good game, man. That was a fun one for sure.
Yeah, super close.
There you have it. Beat up by Aeldari again. What can I say?
It's the closest game I think I've ever played.
And it was super fun. Like,
Yeah.
I usually hate Aeldari, and I still do, but, you know, I like him a little bit more, because I had a lot of fun there. You were whooping me so hard in victory points at the beginning, I totally just said, I'm not worrying about it, I'm killing everything you did. But then all of a sudden, I caught up with victory points, but it was too late at that point to even make a change, you know? It came down to the last, I had the choice to either move my Ravenwing Bikers and shoot your Swooping Hawk or take the objective. Either one was a risk, and I think I chose for the best, but didn't come up in my favor.
Yeah.
What would you have done differently?
I I don't know. I baited you pretty well in the corner. You committed pretty heavily to it and allowed me to get the objectives early on.
Yeah.
At 1,500 points, bringing 2 flyers that potentially get you tabled super early, because they're 250-ish points apiece.
Yeah.
So I still have 500 points on the table, but I am 3 or 10 points away from being tabled.
Right.
So,
and that wasn't the only chance I had to table you. I had another chance where I shot at the, didn't shoot at the Viper, and I instead shot at those stupid psychic smite casting flyers that go all over the board. Aeldari. But it was a very good game. I had a lot of fun, despite having to play Xenos. But great game, man.
Good game.
And beautiful looking army. Come back anytime.
Thank you.
Come, brothers, let us purge the alien